Hello everybody, welcome back to Truth Be... Ow. Oops. Welcome back to Truth Be Told. I'm turning the light down a little bit here, mate. Welcome back to Truth Be Told. Today we're going to be talking about the ICE shooting that happened today and how the left lied about it. So, I do got to say this begin before all these videos. Alert, we're not an official news company such as Fox News or any other company like that. We also get all of our news information from publicly available sources such as the White House and the FBI, CISA. We also make sure to fact check most of our information. Some info also comes from online articles. Also, I do got to put a disclaimer. Some of the videos that we will be showing in today's video might be a little sensitive or graphic, so watch at your own risk. Alright, so let's start. An ICE vehicle was stuck in the snow in Minneapolis, Minnesota. They were trying to get the car unstuck, but the libtards started to block them in and started yelling and screaming at the ICE officers, you know, like they always do. The lady that was shot was trying to block them in with her car, so they tried to get her to move peacefully. They tried to peacefully get her to move. And she used the car to try to run over the ICE agent. So he shot her to save his life and possibly others around him. Now the left said that she was shot after they let her go. I seen a post from a lefty media page on X, and they said a woman who was leaving and cooperating with ICE was shot in cold blood. Is how they said it. It's what they put it as. And they shown a short video of it, but the only thing that they shown was the officer shooting at her, not the part when she was trying to run him over. Now, they do this with every single thing they lie. They show you the part where the officer's doing the so-called bad thing and not the bad thing that the liberal did. So here's the real video clip. The whole vid of it going down. Alert, this video is not mine. It's from Fox News. It's a clip from Fox News. Also, this is graphic content. Watch at your own risk and keep kids away. So I'm going to make the video pop up right here, somewhere in the corner, my amazing editing skills. So let's watch this clip. Just watch how it goes down. Alright. So you see how she was trying to run him over, right? See how he was standing in front of the car, walking in front of the car because she wasn't moving, and then she turns the wheel. If you look at the wheels, you can see her turn the wheels towards him and then start driving forward. Now this part I didn't fact check or not, but I did hear something about that he was actually involved with him being drugged by a car not too long ago before this incident. So yeah. They didn't show the part of her trying to run him over. They just showed the part of him shooting her to make him look bad. So now you see what the left does. Alright. Didn't look like she was shot in cold blood to me. He was saving his life and possibly others around him if she would have kept going and running more people over. He had 100% the right shooter. They say that she didn't deserve it. She deserved it, alright. She definitely deserved it. Now here's another clip of what they did after the shooting. Alert, this clip is also from Fox News. I don't own it. And should be watched at your own risk. Of them protesting. Here, I'm going to also make it pop up right here. Right there. Boop. Right there. Amazing editing. So let's see this. Let's see this clip.
All on video. Kill someone else! Kill someone else!
Right. So that's all they do is protest. Every time something happens that they don't like, if they don't get their way, they want to either kill somebody or protest. So it doesn't stop here. This is what Trump had to say about it. Now hold on, give me a second here. I'm gonna put my brightness up. Now I'm gonna read his post from my little script right here that I have on my tablet, but I'm going to make his post also pop up right here so you guys can see it for yourselves. So let me zoom in. So this is what Trump had to say. I have just viewed the clip of the event which took place in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It is a horrible thing to watch. The woman screaming was obviously a professional aggregator, and the woman driving the car was very disorderly, obstructing and resisting, who then violently, willfully, and viciously ran over the ICE officer, who seems to have shot her in self-defense. Based on the attached clip, well, there's not a clip on this one, it is hard to believe he is alive, but is now recovering in the hospital. The situation is being studied in its entirety, but the reason these incidents are happening is because the radical left is threatening, assaulting, and targeting our law enforcement officers and ICE agents on a daily basis. They are just trying to do their job of making America safe. We need to stand by and protect our law enforcement officers from this radical left movement of the violence and hate. President Donald J. Trump. Heard it right there, folks. The left, like I said in the last video, which actually got reported, by the way, they're demonic. The left is very demonic. They're very demonic. Everyone on the left's demonic. They want to either protest or kill somebody and then lie about it if they don't get their way. They want to try and silence people that are right because they know for a fact that they are wrong. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, I gotta tell you. They want to try and get rid of free speech. They want to try and get rid of everything. So, yeah. Here's what Noam had to say about it. I'll make a small clip from Fox News, again, show here on the screen. Right there. Another clip right there from Fox News. Here's what Noam had to say about it.
Any loss of life is a tragedy, and I think all of us can agree that in this situation it was preventable. I've spoken to the president today on the situation here on the ground. I also just got off the phone a little while ago with Governor Walz and spoke to him as well. I want to reiterate first with all of you the facts of what happened today. At 10:25 a.m. Central Time, Immigration and Customs Enforcement were carrying out lawful operations here in Minneapolis. Because of the adverse weather that Minneapolis has seen in recent snow, one of the vehicles became stuck and ensnared in the snow. Law enforcement were attempting to push out this vehicle, and when a mob of agitators that were harassing them all day began blocking them in, shouting at them, and impeding law enforcement operations. ICE officers and agents approached the vehicle of the individual in question, who was blocking the officers in with her vehicle, and she had been stalking and impeding their work all throughout the day.
But yeah,
ICE agents repeatedly ordered her to get out of the car and to stop obstructing law enforcement, but she refused to obey their commands. She then proceeded to weaponize her vehicle, and she attempted to run a law enforcement officer over. This appears as an attempt to kill or to cause bodily harm to agents, an act of domestic terrorism. The ICE officer, fearing for his life and the other officers around him and the safety of the public, fired defensive shots.
Even though they're the ones going out and killing innocent people, and they freaked out when Trump got Maduro, sorry I forgot his name for a second, even though he's a dictator. Right? They hate dictators. They call Trump a dictator. But when Trump gets rid of an actual, real dictator who's actually hurting his own civilians, killing his country, they freak out and want to support that dictator. Does that make sense, everybody? Quite frankly, that doesn't really go through my head, I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you, that's how crazy these left people are. They're demonic. They're demonic. They're not in the head right, I gotta tell you. They're not in the head right. They don't make sense. Anything that they do, anything that they say. It's crazy. Well, guys, this is the end of this rundown. Thanks for coming to Truth Be Told Rundown. Make sure to like and subscribe. We always have more news on the way. Thanks for coming by. Y'all, it's horrible, I gotta tell you, horrible. Make sure to follow Truth Be Told to get real, uncensored news, quite frankly. I'm not scared to say what I think. I'm not scared to say what I think. Liberals can't get rid of me. Liberals can't get rid of me. Make sure to like and subscribe, everybody. Stay safe out there. Remember, the liberals are demonic. Bye-bye. Report me again for that. I don't care.